Hi, Brian Williams here. Hey, we're going to talk about Myspace, how to set up a Myspace account and get your marketing set up, your funnel set up. And just remember, our system is one, create a funnel to drive traffic to a capture page. And number two is to capture their email and their name. And if you're doing mobile marketing, their cell phone number on the capture page where they see some more information about your opportunity. And then number three, to follow up with them in a personalized manner, something other than just sending out text autoresponders. And we talk about that more in our obtain response system, and some of the other systems do it as well, but using video and audio in our autoresponders. So that's our system, and we're going to talk about how to use Myspace here to drive traffic to that funnel. That's where it all starts. So let's get started here. If you've never been on Myspace, I'm going to walk you through setting up an account. If you have been through Myspace, you may still want to watch this just to pick up a few pointers as far as the marketing end of how you should have it set up. All right, so here we are at myspace.com, and what we're going to do is just go over here and click on sign up. Okay, and I might pause this through some of the setups where you're typing in information, that kind of thing, because there's no reason for you to have to watch me do it. But anyway, first page it takes you to is sign up for Myspace, email address. You have to have an active email, so make sure you put something in there. Let's see, I can't use that one, I've already used it. Make sure you put something in there that's available. And let's see. Okay, and what I would do is use a common password that you're going to use on all your social networks that you set up. So just pick something that you're going to use over and over again. That makes it a lot easier to keep up. You got to put a full name in there, so put something in there. Put your full name in, and then date of birth. You put in your date of birth. Getting up there now. Let's see, 67. All right, and gender, very simple. Sign up, and there you go. Now it'll ask you for a CAPTCHA. If you haven't seen a CAPTCHA before, it just makes sure that bots on the internet aren't just going in and signing up accounts. It's able to make sure you're a real person. So let's hit continue there. And then it'll tell you to confirm your email. So of course you need to go to your email, which mine is right here. Let's see, it hasn't come in yet, so let's give it a few seconds and wait for it to come in to confirm. Okay, so we're checking to get the confirmation email from Myspace. Here it is. You just simply click on the link. It takes you back to Myspace, and now we want to upload a photo. Now it's very important when you upload a photo to make sure, I recommend you go to a professional photographer, maybe not right now, but eventually, and you can just go to some, it doesn't have to be somebody very expensive. I mean, you could just go to, like Walmart has a place where, they have a professional photographer in there, and get a couple of pictures, professional, casual, that you want to use on your social networks. Now you don't have to do that right now, but go ahead and upload a good picture. And you just simply click browse, go into your hard drive, and let me see here, we'll find my pictures, pictures, there they are. And then I can go in here, and here's some, let's see, here's someone else up in Washington DC. Let me go through here. And just find a good picture. Here's one I use on some social networks. Very friendly, inviting type picture. Click upload. And remember, on the social networks, you don't want to project a business or use use a graphic as your picture. You want it to be you. It's all about personal relationships on social networks. Now the next thing you're doing here, add school. You can do that if you want to. I don't do that because I don't want old classmates contacting me, because I'm really here to promote my business. Even though I want it to look like a personal website, it's all about building our businesses. So I don't do that, but it's really up to you. If you don't do it, just click skip the next step. Right here, help your friends enter your location. Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. I go ahead and let people know I'm at Myrtle Beach. and you know, you can enter the rest of the stuff if you want to. Let's see, state, South Carolina. Punch that in, save, okay. And okay, so now it takes you to your page. All right, so we're all set up there. Now we're ready to start, you know, setting up the actual profile page itself. Now, what I recommend you do is first thing we want to do is, and here, let's see what the profile page looks like. This is what people see. You just go, you know, you can go to profile, click my profile, and this is what people see when they come to your page. Now we're going to completely change this and to the new, upgrade it to the new version because I like the new version better. So what we want to do first is change our layout. Let's go to customize profile, and then here, this will actually give you tips and steps if you want to go through here and read them. But what I want to do, this is what I do at all my profiles. You just go over here. You know, I don't select a theme. I like to kind of do it myself. And first thing I do is page width 100%. So it just fills the page, whatever size their screen is, it'll fill it out. And I just use the default right here. You got a header, you got a small column here, a large column there. Want it nice and simple. And then you just go down through to advanced editing. Then you can do your background, whatever background color you want. Most of them I keep light. Unless it's something techie. If I'm promoting something techie, then I might have a black background or something that really stands out. But all your backgrounds are going to be a certain color. It tells you right there. You can just kind of play with this stuff, you know. It's really personal taste, you know. So maybe I want that. Click on the square. Click on the square. I should put it in there. Okay. All right. So you can go in, change backgrounds, that kind of thing. Move stuff around, and then go to content, and you know, that's going to change the background of the content in each one of these blocks here. And honestly, you don't have to do any of this. If you really don't want to get fancy with it, you just want to get this thing up and going, you don't have to do this stuff. I mean, you know, it's really up to you. The only thing that I would say you need to do is the last one, modules and module bodies. And the reason you should do this is I would change text. Well, you can pick whatever text you want. Right here, I like Georgia. The color of your text, just make sure it stands out. So if you have a light background, of course, you just want to leave it black, like it is right there. But this is important. I would change this to at least 14, maybe 16. So the size of your text is bigger, okay? And then I would go over here to your links and make your links really pop. So make them red or something so your links really stand out. And I'm going to show you why in a minute. Because when we do hyperlinks, those words will stand out. Okay, and then, you know, when you mouse over to links, same thing. You want it to be a color that really is really noticeable. And then of course all your links, you want them to be outlined. Make them bold. You can even make them italicized so that they look completely different than everything else. It really stand out. Okay, so we got that all set up. I don't know why it's not making my my text in there bigger. I thought it would. Let's see. Why did I do it? Okay, that's a little bit better there. All right. Okay, so we got that all set, and then go over here to modules, and we want to change the order a little bit. Put your blurps. This is about me. That's going to be the main thing we want people to see. Put it at the top. Just click on it, drag it up, and then over here move interests to the top. And you know, we're not going to really use a music player. Details, you can move that up there. Networking, companies, and you can move companies up there too if you want. Okay. All right. So that's why I make sure blurps is at the top and interests are at the top. And then once you have that done, let's click publish. Okay, you just gotta sometimes work with it. So that's how we want to look. We want to stand out as full screen width our profile is, so we got plenty of room. So now when they come here, bam, that link really stands out right there. Okay, and so we have our first opportunity to get a click through to our capture page. Now we're going to give them a lot of other opportunities down the road using our automated systems, but this is the first chance. Okay, so